Hello, my Geminis. Welcome back. And if you're new here, I love you already. Gemini, it's your season. You know, birthday's coming up. A couple of big ones, I hope. And this is going to be a general reading for June, for your season, Gemini. I'm going to do it in 3 parts as usual. First, we're just going to have a look at your current state of mind, where you've been coming from. And then we're going to have a look at your path forward during the month. And then we're going to draw some outcome cards right at the end. Let's get right into it. Spirit, what do we have for Gemini for the month of June? Let's get into it. Ooh, Gemini. So, the card that represents you this month is the Death card. And, just look at, there's just major arcana everywhere. And the Death card is the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. So you're in an absolute state of change. An absolute state of change. And I'll get to why in a little bit. And your challenge, I love that. I love when the Death card comes up, when it represents you, because it really is. It's like you making an absolute change in your life, and it's almost like I want to call it an uncontrollable change. So it might be something that's been coming for a while. So, if you've been struggling with something, that struggle's going to end. And your challenge for the month is the Justice card, and I hold it this way because it's a Celtic cross, so it's in a cross position. And the Justice card is like the karmic card, and it's your challenge is accepting the change, accepting that you deserve the change, and leaving things in the past where they belong. Like whatever this change is, it's right. So accept it gracefully, humbly, and accept that it's the right thing for you. So don't doubt that, Gemini. That's your challenge, is to keep those doubts away about the change that's happening. And in your heart space, I have the Hierophant, and the Hierophant is, sure, in your heart space, it could represent marriage, but it's in your heart space. It's a sense of traditional values. That's what it is. It's like accepting that what makes you happy might not be the bright and glitzy things, but it might very well be the real things that matter in life. So it's the change in your heart where you realize that having things is less important than having a connection. And then in your headspace, I have the Knight of Cups, and this is you offering a heartfelt message to somebody. So it's like, it's definitely a message of, it's a message that's been in your mind for a long time that needs to come out. It's something that's been sitting with you for a while and you can't get out of your head. And the reason I say that is where you've been coming from May and getting into June is the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man is you realizing that you have to look at things from a different perspective. Perhaps putting yourself in somebody else's shoes even. But certainly it looks like you've had a change of perspective, like something's, and I mean, with that death card there, it just means you've seen something all of a sudden in a completely different light. And that's made you change. That's like clicked something inside of you. Because in your near future, you've got the Tower. And, when you have the death card, when you have the Hanged Man, the death card, and the Tower in a row, it's massive change. And I seem to remember, I don't know, I'll have to go back. I seem to remember there was a lot of change in your reading in mid-May already. Change coming. But it's going to happen soon, and it's going to be uncontrollable. It's not something that you'll be able to have control over. But I think it's as a result of you changing how you think. Like the cycle has completely ended because you are looking at things completely differently. And because it's your season, Gemini, I think that change is going to be profound. Yeah, these are scary times, Gemini, but it's not. Okay, it may seem like scary times, but all I can see is good for you. I don't see anything bad yet. We're going to draw another 4 cards and see, how June progresses for you. Spread 4 cards for Gemini. Oh, there's one already. Another major. Let's have a look. So in your voice in the head card, you have the Empress. So these are your doubts, or the little voice that comes up and says little negative things in your ears. And the Empress is the card of the mother in the deck. Okay, it represents your mother. It may not be your mother, but the mother that you imagine that you have, or your perfect idea of what a mother should be. And I think during the month, you're going to sometimes tell yourself, what will my mother think when you made decisions, or this change that's happening in your life? But when it's here, it's a bit of a bullshit card. It's like, it's just your negative feelings coming up, or your doubts coming up. And it usually means your mother will approve. Okay. Even if you think she won't, your mother, your imaginary mother, or your real mother would approve. Because there's abundance in the Empress card. And she's quite a hard mom, and she's a little judgy sometimes. And then the environment for you in June is the King of Cups. So you're just going to be surrounded by love through this change. Okay. Because the King of Cups is like the chief freaking love card. And this is your father. And it's your loving father energy. It's your imaginary, perfect, loving father energy. And June, he's going to be there for you. So whatever decision or what big changes are going on for you, whatever decisions you make, just know that your loving father will comfort you and help you through this. And then in your kind of advice card going forward into the month from the universe is the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands is asking you to open your mind to possibilities. Even possibilities that you thought you would never even consider. You may have some choices. And I mean, this could literally mean packing up and moving somewhere else. But I don't think it literally means that this month. I think it means that you need to open yourself up and allow the change to come in that's coming for you. And look at the possibilities that it gives you. Because as your outcome card, we've got the Ace of Swords, and this is a victory. It's like, jeez, change. Victory. And it's sudden and it's swift. It's like the culmination of a plan, or things you've been thinking about for a long time. But it definitely represents a victory. We're going to just do 3 more cards for Gemini. This is quite intense for a Gemini season reading, Gemini, I'll be honest with you, because these are very, very powerful cards. Anyways, can we just do 3 more cards clarifying the outcome? 3 more cards. So in the middle of the three cards, I've got the 2 of Wands. So now we've got the 3 of Wands and the 2 of Wands. Now where the 3 of Wands says, look at all possibilities, the 2 of Wands is saying that opportunities are opening up for you. So, and you might have to make a decision. You might not have to make a decision immediately, but the universe is asking you to, again, look at your path and make an adjustment in your path, because something's going to change that's going to force you to look at all possibilities, and then furthermore to make, choose a path you want to go on. You have the Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Wands for me in this reading is that this big change is going to give you that one piece that you're missing. It's going to make you feel like you've suddenly found that peace that brings you peace, if you like. And then underlying this is the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is, use your intuition, Don't judge people by their outward appearance, actions, things that they might have. You may have to look a little deeper than what they look like from the outside, or what a situation looks like from the outside. This month is going to require you to continue in this, looking at things from a different angle, and judge things using your intuition and not the clues on the outside. Because the High Priestess is a she's wise, but there's a lot of stuff she doesn't tell you. So the High Priestess is, she will tell you, if she stood in front of you right now, she'll say, don't ask me that question, because you know the answer already. You just have to look inside. And don't think too quickly, And just look at the cover of the book and automatically think you're not going to enjoy it because it's got a funny picture on the front. Read the freaking book. Look for the words inside. Look for the meanings. Read the poems. Don't just look at the pictures. Gemini, this is quite profound actually, and I would really love some feedback as the month progresses. Drop a comment if you remember, Subscribe to my channel so that, and push that bell so you get notifications when I drop some more videos. I'm not doing a lot of videos at the moment. I have a lot of stuff going on in my life, but I'd love to hear from you, Gemini. And yeah, if it's your birthday before I do another reading, happy birthday, and I will see you again soon.